Hey, brothers and sisters, what's up? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. And I want you to pay attention to the picture down to your bottom left. Not the one in all black, but the one with the blue eyeshadow over her eyes and all of that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Karma Mills. All right. Here is the sad and sorry part about all this stuff that's going on with this DJ um, kid. All right. Not only was he able to get all these females, these BAWs in South Carolina, to come lay in bed with him. All right. But they put all of their exploits on their Facebook page. In other words, brothers and sisters, like I've been saying before, the BAW love evil and wickedness to the point where they advertise it to each other. Now, before I really get into this, let me greet everybody. Havorten Hardugu Dag all the way to the bank. Pasas los bonjour mes mi ketabawni konnichiwa. Ni hao ni ama. Sani bonani. Jambo havaragani. Assalamu alaikum and shalom. All right. So again, Passe Noir Joe, like to shout out to that brother. And while I say this, a lot of you other brothers should be shouting out to him too, because he may be, especially if you live in the North Augusta, South Carolina area, this is worse than one would think. So there is a clip from him, and his claim is 693. So I should have said close to 700. All right. When you look at all these women's Facebook pages and stuff, that's like dapping them, shouting them out and stuff. One of the things that you will notice is that um, one, they say all kind of these women always have these things up, these single black mamas, about their purity and their worth and stuff, not realizing that they threw away their worth when they start having all those children with those thugs. And now in this case, when they start looking for nothing but the Caucasian persuasion, they threw away their worth. All right. And again, that wouldn't even be the problem if they would have been okay with the brother going and dating who he wanted. So what you have here is women who decided that they had so much control over the community and over the men in that community that they could dictate who that man can talk to, and he either wait for her to get finished running through the D carousel through the population of the world, and after they get finished tossing her around and she's useless to them, she wanted to bring that back to the good dude. Oh, while she's in these exploits, yes, she wanted to make it public that she's in these exploits. And, in order to rub it in the good man's face. But see, they're upset because there's no good man face for them to rub it in, because a lot of the good brothers decided to leave them alone and go elsewhere. This is the problem that they're having. Let's get more into this woman's Facebook page. But first, let me remind you, don't forget to share and subscribe to this channel. This is the new one. After a while, I'm by, like after a week or so, I'm putting all the videos up on the old channel to catch the other guys that don't recognize this new channel, that don't understand I have this new channel up here. All right. My donation links, and we always need the donations for what we do in the community. So my donation link will be in the description box, and so will my Cash App link. It will be in the description box, even though you cannot see that here. All right. So let's roll on. I'll put it in here. All right. So moving right along. So, okay, let's get back to the clown sayings that these BAWs have for themselves. You know, like a woman who walks in purpose doesn't have to chase people or opportunities. Her light causes people and opportunities to pursue her. Except these BAWs, the BFM, consistently chase after the worst dudes to get with. And then they have a problem when the good dude, after they get finished chasing them dudes, don't want to bother with trying to chase them. All right. And so what they do then is try to shame us into wanting them. But we see the foolishness of that, and we don't want any because they've been betraying us from the beginning. And we're kind of tired of that. All right, but they'll keep these sayings up as if they are something that are of value. And let me say this for you sisters: there are some of these sisters. All right, there are a few of you, but fewer yet. Only a few have called this out, but for the most part, these women just sent the name of black women to the graveyard, and they're starting to put the last nails in the coffin on their viability to the Afro man. And as other men throw them away after getting, so they got the porta potties, they've been used as porta potties over in Dubai and all of that. All right, they're being used by the Caucasians to spread disease amongst the community, while at the same time these same females are trying to blame it on down low brothers, right? And even statistically, that didn't match up, is because the men for the worst disease have been remained relatively free of those diseases, the worst ones, only because one of how we get it on. We get it on more naturally than these BFEMs do. They're down for anything. And so for the dudes that do anything to them, they run that risk of tearing tissue on themselves and in the woman, and any disease she got now has an easier path with them. All right. But she likes the kind of she likes the jailhouse carousel. And she likes the way being done. She likes being done on her the way they were doing stuff in the jailhouse. Love that. It's the thugs that taught it to her. All right. Propensity for wickedness. That's what she has. All right. And now she's upset that we, the productive men, don't want anything to do with her anymore. Remember, Ezekiel said that the Most High will pull the veil from around her so that we could see her for what she really is. And we are starting to see. And for them hoteps and the manginas and the simps, the one that's always jumping up, this is your queen. No, this is your queen. What y'all got to say now? You know what? I didn't hear a peep on this one. I didn't hear too many. Didn't hear that too many other of these simps were covering this. What happened to all these spheres and all of this stuff? Oh yeah, they're not going to cover this because this is a direct affront on their queen by none other than the Caucasian persuasion. Oh yeah, crickets. Yep, that's what I hear. Crickets. Okay, so basically, these are the women on her Facebook page. And so it makes me think that I was like, who's holding the camera? Who's taking all the pictures when he's in the bedroom, in the hotel room, in his house? Who's taking all these pictures? Now I'm guessing is this one. It is this woman, right? Because these are some of the same pictures that are on his Facebook page, except she's all hugged up and kissed up on him. Not this woman in the photo, but I'm like, you see him, he's with another woman, all right, and not the missus at the beginning, the one that's all hugged up on him. Well, it seems there's a bunch of these women hugged up on him, right? And so the question is, I kept wondering who's taking the pictures while he's doing this stuff, and it's her. Because the same pictures that are his cell phone uploads these are cell phone uploads on her page. And I'm like, wow, interesting. So like I said again, brothers, we have to beware. All right. I kept saying that the BFM, the BAW was not our friend. I kept saying that they were adversary. I kept saying they could not stand us. I kept saying that they would rather be all kind of wicked and trashy for a thug or a Caucasian, those are the Caucasians' persuasion, or even with another BFM, than to be the wife of a good Afro man that has stuff together. I told you our children was in danger behind this woman. I told you we're in danger behind this woman. And they will go up and do anything for the Caucasian persuasion. But I also told you there will be judgment. And I said, judgment is going to come on them. And I kept saying, Ezekiel, clear as day. Now, there's some females that run around and try to argue, Ezekiel don't say that, and I don't even play around with you. If you are a BFM, a BAW, and you're coming to my channel trying to defend this mess, I'm just deleting you. You're not worthy of of a response other than blocked and deleted. All right. We don't care about your opinion. We Afro men do not care about the opinion of the black woman. You know why? Because when we were trying to have the conversation way back in 2017, black women banded together and shut down our channels. They made a party of it. They called it a block party, as a matter of fact. They went on fake Facebook, and I still have the screenshots from there. I keep them just in case we could take legal action at some point or another. I keep all that evidence. All right. No, we're not in. I am not on this channel. On this channel, I am not interested in the opinions of the black woman. It's something that the Afro men have to iron out, because this is who you are. I don't care if you're doing this or not. This is who you are, because these women here represent you. And we know this is because every time women did wickedness, the black women did wickedness, all the rest of the black women band around them to protect them and to shout us down, to say, well, we don't understand, or we don't have the right. You know what? Now he's giving them that wonderful gift, that gift that keeps on giving until they're dead. Yeah, that's on them. And we don't want to hear a damn thing you say. That's your opinion about how we shouldn't judge you the same way these women are being judged. No, the whole kit and caboodle. This is judgment time. This is Yah. This is the Most High saying that y'all been shutting the Afro men down. We've been trying to tell you. We actually was hoping that you could change so that we could get with y'all, so that you would be worthy for a good man. But you're not worthy. And we see the wickedness in the hearts of black women in general. And while we recognize there are unicorns and rubies, right? None of us have met any, or it's a setup. It's always a setup. Or you always shut us down when we're calling it out. So instead of repenting, you shut it down. Guess what? Guess who's being shut down now? Oh, and this is the divine shutdown. This is a divine shutdown. You're being shut down in such a way that dudes, I bet you a lot of dudes watching these videos now, y'all trying to get these shut down too, but it's too late because it's on Facebook too. So we're talking about it on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. Guess what? I bet you a lot of these dudes are not going to want to be bothered with you anymore. Period. A lot of these dudes, if you're living in South Carolina, if you're living in Georgia, are not going to be bothered with you, BAW, Black American women, out of fear. Because your wickedness has caused so much damage and so much ruined you as a people that don't belong to us anymore. All right. It's like we have to, the men have to endure the negative impacts of thugs, even though we outnumber them by a lot, even though they're the minority, like the 2%. But black women on a 70-80% rate say that they are proud of what the garbage that they've become. This right here. Okay, it's over for you. Call it a day. All right. See, for a long time, black women had no issue with polygamy so long as they were in polygamous relationship with thugs and the Caucasian persuasion. Oh, but as soon as they get with a good man, oh, that had resources that could take care of multiple wives and children, they was like, oh no, you went and made a child somewhere else. I'm gonna take your money. Oh, and I'm gonna take your child. But no, they don't do this for thugs. They expect Pookie to be a good father to all of them when he didn't want to be a father to none of them. Oh, but that's on them. They got to deal with that now. All right. For the whole time, they was like, you know what? We just going to put ourselves out there and be just garbage. And if the Afro man don't like it, we'll just shut him down. That's the plan. Let's just set him down so he doesn't have a voice. Because can't no man tell us what to do unless he's of the Caucasian persuasion or a thug. But see, they hold leverage over the thug, and most of them don't have anything. So the thugs use them to get what they want, and they become geniuses at it. While the black woman is less than a genius. And this dude puts his hand all over just really, and the black women, these women in South Carolina are just okay with how disrespectfully he treats them and then publicly puts them out. Publicly. And now his girl is doing it too. You know, Mrs. Karma. All right. So the brothers are tired. We've had enough. Y'all on your own. I don't know what you're going to do, but the B film is on their own. And I suspect there's going to be a lot more brothers traveling these days, to get away from all of this crap and to get away from women like these. At the end of the day, these women don't know how much is over. All right. But this is also a warning to the brothers, not necessarily the brothers, but all the simps, all the black woman is queen, all the hoteps that wanted to elevate these women above the Most High. I'm telling you, it's judgment against y'all too if y'all mess with them. It's judgment against all of us if we mess with them. This is the point. The Most High said, we need to leave these women alone. And he put something in them by way of their Caucasian persuasion desire that said, you know what? Now I'm going to mess with them. And a lot of brothers like, you know what? No, that's all right. We good. All right. Wet, wicked, evil, and treasonous. This is what the modern day black woman has been to the Afro man. And she's not even worthy of a conversation from us anymore. Not even a conversation. All right. So when they come on here trying to give their opinion why this is a good thing, nope. How about the block? All right. We're tired. We're tired of hearing your mouths. Period. We don't have anything to say to you. Not the good Afro man. Not the brothers on this channel. Definitely not me. And this is my channel. All right. So y'all check it out. And so at the end of the day, when you have a man assassinated because he started to realize the truth of what he did, that this integration thing was not only garbage, not only a betrayal to Afro people as a whole, but the character of the women, how it was going to sink so deeply into a cesspool of garbage. You could then understand why he feared that he had integrated his people into a burning house. With that said, I'm out.